If you've ever wanted to build a computer before, you may be confused of where you actually go to purchase those computer parts. Well, I'll tell you, there's one answer, and it's Micro Center. Micro Center has every single computer part you could ever think about, and today we're going to go inside and check it out. So once you're inside this store, you may be overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that's present, but we'll be focusing on one part, and that's in the back, the Build Your Own Computer section. Let's head back there.
The first component of your computer is going to be the motherboard, which is the main circuit board that connects and communicates with every other part of the computer. It's where your CPU, RAM, GPU, and storage all plug in. Think of it kind of like the foundation everything else relies upon. Next up is your central processing unit, or CPU, which is the brain of the computer. It handles all the main calculations, logic, and instructions that will make your system work. The faster and more powerful your CPU are, the better your computer can handle demanding tasks, and also the faster and smoother it'll run. Next up is your RAM. This is the memory that the CPU actually utilizes to run all of its tasks. It's also called short-term memory. Now, depending on what speeds or capacity of this memory you want, the more expensive it'll be. Next up is your graphics card, which is typically the most expensive component in a computer. This is what handles all the visuals. From games to videos to 3D rendering, it's one of the most powerful parts of a modern computer, and it actually has its own processor and memory dedicated just to rendering graphics. Next up is going to be your storage. This is where you store all your files, games, and your operating system on your computer. There are a few main types, the smaller but faster M.2 drives which plug directly into your motherboard, up to the larger, slower, hard drives, which are more designed for mass storage. Next up is going to be your power supply. This is what plugs directly into the wall and allows power to be safely transported to all the individual components of your computer. It also is the thing that includes all the cords and power cables, which allow all the components to be connected. Next up is the CPU cooler. Its main job is to keep the processor from overheating. There are going to be two main types. First, liquid coolers, which is what we're looking at here. They use liquid to move heat away from the CPU and are great for high performance builds. The other type is air cooling, which we're looking at over here, which uses a fan and a metal heatsink to pull heat off the CPU. Depending on your processor and setup, you can go with either one, as both do the job quite well. Next up is going to be fans. These help move air through the case and keep all your components cool. Even with a good CPU cooler, proper airflow is still really important to prevent heat from building up inside your case. Most setups use a mix of intake and extake fans to blow cool air in and blow hot air out. Finally, we have the computer case. The case is the enclosure that holds all of your components together. It provides structure, protects the parts from dust and damage, and also helps with airflow to keep everything cool. They also come in different sizes, if you want a small or large case, and also has different aesthetic looks, from RGB lighting to blackout minimalist builds.
Now that I've shown you where you can buy your own computer parts and what components you actually need for your computer, I hope that one day you'll actually decide to build your own computer.
And if you do decide to build your own computer, you can end up with a final product like this, which is actually what I used to edit this entire project. Thanks for watching.